So here we need to find out the value of the following trigonometric expression. Let us begin. So here we have cosine of 10 degree times cosine of 30 degrees times cosine of 50 times cosine of 70 degrees. We know the value of cosine of 30 degrees, so that's a standard trig value of square root of 3 over 2. So we'll keep it aside, and then we have cosine of 10 degrees times cosine of 50 degrees times cosine of 70 degrees. So let's first try to combine the first two trig function, cosine 10 degree and cosine 5 degree. So here we have the product of two cosine functions. Then using the transformation formula, this can be also expressed as the sum of two cosine functions. However, we have the factor 2 missing here, but that's okay. All we have to do is divide and multiply by 2. So we get square root of 3 over 4 times 2 times cosine of 10 degrees times cosine of 50 degrees times cosine of 70 degrees. So let's try to combine these two, and this is going to give us, so we have square root of 3 over 4 multiplied to cosine of A plus B plus cosine of A minus B. Fine. So that's totally up to your choice how you choose A and B. So you could have taken A as 50 degree and B as 10 degree. Both of them are going to give us the same result. So and there's the factor cosine 70 degree multiplied to it. So that's going to now give us, we have cosine of 10 plus 50, so that's 60 degree, plus cosine of 10 minus 50 degree, so that's going to be cosine negative 40 degree. But we know that cosine is an even function, so we will get only positive cosine 40 degree times cosine of 70 degree. Fine. Furthermore, we know the value of cosine 60 degree, so that's half. So we have square root of 3 over 4 multiplied to it will be half plus cosine of 40 degree times cosine 70 degrees. Now let's multiply 70 degree to each of the terms within the parentheses. So we should get square root of 3 over 4 multiplied to half cosine 70 degrees plus cosine of 40 degrees times cosine of 70 degrees. Now what we'll do, we'll take half as the common factor. So we should get square root of 3 over 8. The multiplied to it will be cosine of 70 degrees plus cosine of 2 times cosine of 40 degrees times cosine of 70 degrees. So here we can again apply the transformation formula because we have the product of two cosine function. We should get square root of 3 over 8 multiplied to cosine of 70 degrees plus, here we will take this time 70 as A and 40 as B. We will get 70 degree plus 40 degree plus cosine of 70 degrees minus 40 degrees. Okay, now let's further simplify this. So we are going to get square root of 3 over 8 times, so we have cosine of 70 degrees plus cosine of 110 degrees plus 70 minus 40, so that's cosine of 30 degrees. Now we'll try to simplify cosine of 110 degrees. So we know that cosine of 110 degree, this can be also expressed as cosine of 180 degrees minus 70 degrees. That means we can also express it as cosine of 2 times 90 degree minus theta. And whenever we have an even multiple of 90 degree, because 2 is an even number, the cosine stays as cosine, we're going to get cosine of 70 degrees. That's the new angle. But we'll also have to take care of the sine. So 2 times 90 means we are in the second quadrant as indicated by this number 2. And we are subtracting 70 degree, but 70 is an acute angle. So we're still going to lie in the second quadrant. And in the second quadrant, cosine function is negative. Only the sine and the cosecant is positive. So here, since we're working with the cosine function, so we should get negative cosine 70 degrees. Now this means that cosine of 70 degrees plus cosine of 110 degrees, so that amounts to 0. So we can cancel out these two factors, and then we have cosine of 30 degrees, and that's square root of 3 over 2. So we should get square root of 3 over 8 times square root of 3 over 2. That should give us 3 over 16. So this is going to be the value of a given trigonometric expression. So that we got it as 3 over 16.